Andy Johnson. We are looking at a strategy for developing reading fluency, short passage fluency. Now, there are three reading deficit areas: word identification, comprehension, and fluency. Each one should be addressed separately. If you're in special ed and have IEP goals, there should be a IEP goal for each one of these. How much time each day should be devoted to fluency work? 1 to 8 minutes a day, but only if fluency is a problem. Reading practice, practice, practice should always be the main part of your reading practice or reading instruction or reading class, whatever you call it. Now, there are a variety of activities to develop reading fluency. Short passage fluency is one. It is a form of repeated reading. Now, one of the problems with doing traditional repeated reading activities with students at the emergent or early first grade level, or when working with students with intellectual disabilities, is they were overwhelmed with a 1-minute read or a 30-second read. That is, you give them a graded reader and say, go, and you time them for 1 minute. That was too long. They were overwhelmed. So we developed the short passage fluency. It's a passage at students' instructional level or below, and we identify 30 or 40 word marks for younger students, and you can see this here, ATOS 1.1, the 30 and the 40, and the 40, 50, and 60 word marks for older students, and you see ATOS 3.9. Students read the passage 3 times, and you record the time for each attempt. Now, each attempt should take less than 30 seconds. If not, move down to a lower word mark. When students are able to consistently read 12 seconds or less, move up. Now, students record their time on either a line graph or a bar graph. I found most students like the bar graph because they can use colors. This is a form of progress monitoring, and it develops self-efficacy. They can see themselves getting better with each attempt and each day. The goal is to develop reading fluency. This strategy can be done independently, in small group, or with a partner. Now, one tip when I was working with students with intellectual disabilities or a severely struggling reader, I would read it through first and ask the student, you time me. So the student then gets a sense of what the passage is about. Now, I have lots of material here, really silly stories for short passage fluency. All this stuff is free. You can visit my website.